now I will be discussing about the word problems in business mathematics. Word problems in business mathematics are the mathematical questions framed in the real-world business context. Like for example, in marketing, finance, accounting, or even in economics, they are requiring the students and professionals to identify the relevant data. Set up mathematical models such as equations or formulas, and to perform calculations to make informed decisions. So I will give you some examples. So first question, a retailer buys a shirt for 400 pesos and sells it for 500 pesos. What is the profit percentage? Is it A, 20%, B, 25%, C, 30%, and D, 35%? So in order for us to answer the first question, here are the steps that we need to follow. So first step, of course, we have to identify the cost price or the CP and the selling price or the SP. So cost price is 400 pesos, wherein this is the price that the retailer paid. Another, we have the selling price or the SP, that is 500 pesos, wherein this is the price that the retailer sold it for. So let's proceed to second step. We have to calculate the profit. Okay? So the formula is the profit is equal to selling price minus the cost price. And then after that, substitute the values. So we have profit is equivalent to 500 pesos minus 400 pesos is equal to 100 pesos. Another, last step, we have to calculate the profit percentage. Okay? So profit percentage is equivalent to 100 over 400 times 100 is equal to 25%. So therefore, the profit percentage is 25%. Okay? Did you get me? Okay. Second question, we have a TV is originally priced at 25,000 pesos but offered with 20% discount. How much will the customer pay? Is it A, 20,000 pesos, B, 19,500 pesos, C, 21,000 pesos, and D, 20,500 pesos? So in order for us to answer the second question, here are the steps that we need to follow. So first step, we have to identify the original price and the discount rate. So the original price is 25,000 pesos and the discount rate is we have 20% or we need to convert it into decimal. So it will become 0.20. So second step, we have to calculate the discount amount. So the formula that we can use is discount is equal to original price times the discount rate. And then after that, substitute the values. So we have 25,000 pesos times 0.20 equal to 5,000 pesos. So take note of this. This is the amount that will be deducted from the original price. So third step, we have to subtract the discount from the original price. So this is the formula. So we have the sale price is equal to original price minus discount. And then the calculation, we have 25,000 pesos minus 5,000 pesos is equal to 20,000 pesos. So therefore, this is the final amount that the customer will pay after the discount. So the answer is 20,000 pesos. That is letter A. So question number 3. What is the amount after 2 years if 5,000 pesos is invested at 8% compound interest annually? Is it A, 5,800 pesos, B, 5,832 pesos, C, 5,600 pesos, and letter D, 5,900 pesos? Step. we have to identify the known values. So we have P, or the principal, is 500. First step, we have to identify the known values. So we have the principal is equal to 5,000 pesos. So this is the initial amount invested. Another rate, or R, that is 8% or 0.08. So we have to convert the percentage to decimal by dividing by 100. Another is time, that is 2 years. So next, this is the formula for compound interest. So we have A is equal to P times 1 plus R raised to T, or that is time. Wherein A is the final amount, P is the principal, R is the interest rate per period, and time, or T, is the number of time period. Second step, let us plug the values into the formula. So again, the formula is A is equal to P times 1 plus R raised to T. And then substitute the values. So we have 5,000 pesos times 1 plus 0.08 raised to 2. And then let us simplify. So we get 5,000 pesos times 1.1664. And then the answer is 5,832 pesos. So therefore, this is the total amount after 2 years including the interest. Okay, so another example. If you invest 100,000 pesos at 6% simple interest annually, what is the value after 5 years? Is it A, 130,000 pesos, B, 125,000 pesos, C, 120,000 pesos, and D, 115,000 pesos? First step, we have to identify the values given. So principal is equal to 100,000 pesos. So this is the initial investment. And rate, we have 6% or 0.06. And another is time, that is 5 years. So we use the formula for the simple interest. So we have I is equal to P times R times T, wherein I is the interest, P is the principal, R is the rate, and T is the time in years. Another second step is to calculate the interest. So I is equal to 100,000 pesos plus 30,000 pesos is equal to 130,000 pesos. So take note that this is the value of your investment after 5 years. So therefore, the answer is letter A, that is 130,000 pesos. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you learned something. Thank you.